There it is.
And we are live. Welcome back to another night of Uncle Drunkle's Pure Kentucky Moonshine, Shine Talking Shots. Tonight we have with us special guest Aaron Evans from Lowdown Revival. A lot of you guys know him. We also have, as always, the best boss lady around, Shonda Adams. And I'm Georgia Jeremy. And we're going to kind of kick it off with Shonda talking a little bit with Aaron. And then we'll kind of move on from there and see what's going on.
You're going to send the links? Cool.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay, Aaron. So I forgot to ask you, what area are you in?
Uh, Based out of Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Oh, okay. So you are an hour behind me then.
Well, no, Chattanooga is on the same time, Eastern time as well. But where I currently live is on Central time. I'm in Crossville, Tennessee, about an hour north of Chattanooga.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah, I know there's some.
I was in Chattanooga when we started the band up. So and everybody else lives in Chattanooga area. So
Okay. Yeah, I know there's like sometimes there's like an hour difference with the mountain time, and so it
right.
just depends where you are. So yeah. Um so you and I got to meet when I was wasted at Farm to Bottle, but I
Yes,
did
ma'am.
bring my drunk ass down there to watch you perform. I
That's
do
right.
remember all that. I even have
Right.
video.
That's true.
So I was, because I'm always seeing you guys on flyers and stuff. So I was like, hey, I want to see, and I can't remember which friend, but somebody, maybe it was Shayna, walked me down to watch you because I was stumbling. But I was there. I was there.
Yes, ma'am. That's true. That's true. I remember.
Now, yeah, and so
I
I was
wasn't as
glad when you
drunk as
came
you were.
over. Yeah.
I wasn't as bad a shape as you.
I was in pretty bad shape, but that's my fault. Normally I come prepared with my own food, but there was no vegetarian option.
Oh, you're one of those. Okay. Well,
Yeah, not by choice. I do it because of my stomach. But
I feel you.
I don't know if you got the pizza at Farm to Bottle, but the
Yes, I
pizza
did have some. That's pretty good.
It was good, but it was like thin.
Yeah.
So eating 2 little pieces of that was just not enough with all the alcohol and the tastings and the contest and Farm to Bottle's a hoot.
Yeah, that was a good time up there.
Yeah. Where are you guys performing next?
Supposed to be at the Outer Banks, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to make it this week. I got to speak with her. I'm not flipping you off, but I had to go to the ER yesterday. I've got an ingrown nail, and they had to numb my finger up and cut my fingernail out. So, it's kind of hard to play guitar.
Yeah.
When your fingers are jacked up.
So did they put the like acid in there to make sure it won't grow back?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say, if they don't, then if you go get manicures every like once a month or something, that'll kind of help you from getting that again. Because that's the same thing with toes, ingrown toenails.
Right.
But some I have learned, but just by knowing people and their experiences, some doctors don't put that acid in there so they grow back.
Right.
And it's like, that's defeating that, like, just do what you need to do. So it doesn't happen again.
Well, we just haven't spent enough time together, and you haven't realized I'm not really the kind of person to get a manicure.
I'm just saying, it's cheaper than the hospital bills, Aaron. It's cheaper.
I got the VA takes care of me. I'm a disabled vet. They take care of me, so because I don't let them slide.
Yeah, thank you for your service, man. Which branch of the military?
Army.
Okay, excellent. Yeah.
Did 8 years infantry with the 101st Airborne Division.
That's awesome.
Yep. Excellent.
That is.
Yeah, I love that. A lot of my family was Army.
Cool.
So yeah, Yeah, definitely respect it, man. So Aaron, you brought up playing guitar. When did you start playing guitar, or was it a later in life thing or early on?
Oh, absolutely later. I didn't start playing until I was 35 or so, so about 20 years ago.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
my grandfather, growing up, he could play anything that there was,
Yeah.
and he would play bluegrass music. And he was, here, let me teach you how to play this, and teenager, I didn't want to play bluegrass music, This was in the mid 80s, and but then he passed away in 90, I want to say 95, somewhere around there. And each of his children, there was my dad, two uncles, and an aunt got instruments of his. And my dad got his mandolin. He just laid it up on the dresser top. So I asked him one day, I said, you going to learn how to do something with that? He's like, no. I said, well, I'm going to take it and learn how to play it. He's like, well, go ahead. So that's what I did. And learn how to play mandolin. Not real fancy stuff, but I can keep a good rhythm with it. Then guitar, and then upright bass, dobro, which is like a steel guitar, acoustic version of a steel guitar. A little bit on a banjo, a little bit on a harmonica. So, enough to keep me busy.
Yeah, I can pick a little bit on a banjo. I mean, I suck, but I can.
Yeah, my fingers don't move that fast. So
yeah,
you gotta be pretty fast.
Well, that's the thing. It's funny because, like, of course, like everybody else that picks up a banjo, I can play Cripple Creek, but my version of Cripple Creek is real slow, boy.
It's a slow moving water.
That's right.
It's got a lot of blockage upstream.
Exactly. It's I can get a good rhythm, but it kind of starts sounding a little bit more like the old Western theme songs, going across the prairie, kind of slow moving,
right?
That kind of rhythm.
Right.
But yeah, playing an instrument, it is kind of fun sometimes because you have to focus on it so much it clears your head.
Yeah, and like I mentioned, I'm 100% disabled vet. And so this music is my therapy thing. I'll spend the first part of a week just laying there, because I gave up a whole lot. I had a bad parachute jump and I got jacked up. I've already had a total hip done, 3 compound fractures in the back, and broke a shoulder and all that good jazz. And so I've suffered a lot. And I'm like, when I first started doing this, I was like, man, I ain't seen a whole lot of this country. There's places I want to see. So I just I want to see the Grand Canyon. So I'd find a town nearby, good size, and then I would search live music in that area and just start emailing. And finally somebody answered and they're like, yeah, come on. So then I started planning a route, and we had a little bluegrass trio, me, a lead guitar player and a banjo player, and we spent right about 2.5 weeks traveling out west, and we'd play like every other day, along the way, and just came a different route coming back, seeing a lot of the country.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah,
that's a good way to. That is definitely a good way to promote yourself and just get out and see the world.
Yeah, and you earn a little bit of spending cash. We ain't getting rich, but we're making a little bit of money.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. And, Tiffany Barnes is on here. She says, "Hey guys, hey Tiffany, how are you doing?"
Hey, how are you, Tiffany?
I put it on my tablet. I'm waiting to see comments, but it's not really showing me. So it's on you tonight, Jeremy. Well, Aaron, I want to say cheers to your service and thank you for your service. And
yes, ma'am.
You deserve the best, my guy.
I'm behind the wheel of a car currently sitting in the Walmart parking lot, so I can talk to you folks. But
we understand.
so I can't have me a bottle.
Yeah.
but that's all right.
It's okay. We'll get drunk at the next event. You see
There
me.
you go.
That's right.
So
You know,
after the Outer Banks, what do you have something? Because I seen when I
yeah, we're
looked today, it's like February. Like
yeah,
your
we're
stuff
pretty
is out.
booked the rest of the year. Got uh, fairly good amount all the way up till February, and then I've got uh, show here and there all the way out to June. Yeah, June. Uh, but yeah, we're starting to book into the next year. 2 weeks ago we was in Chicago, played at Firewater Saloon in Chicago. So
Ooh,
yeah, good
that's
times.
a good venue.
We- We'll travel all over the place. It don't matter to us. Like I said, uh, went out Arizona, and have gotten some venues out that way that consistently, I call them, hey, we're going to be headed out y'all's way. What kind of dates we got, and they find us a place, and right outside of Albuquerque, at a little town, Madrid, New Mexico. I don't know if you guys watched the movie Wild Hogs.
Yeah.
Had
Yeah.
had
I've seen it.
Tim Allen, John Travolta, and all
Yep.
them in it. Well, the bar that they had a big fight scene or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. With the outlaw
we
bikers.
we played at that bar several times.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, so
awesome.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. You
I
haven't
could
seen
see
that
you
movie, Chonda?
performing. Yeah, I could see you performing at like Pioneer Saloon in Nevada. I don't know if you've ever heard of that place.
Uh-uh.
It's remarkable. They've had like so I stumbled upon it years ago in my travels.
Right.
And it's a very much an old ghost town, but it's got so much soul there. And
What's the
they
name of
have
the town?
it's called it's Pioneer Saloon, and I have to think of the name of it. But it's a ghost town right outside of Las Vegas, like 45
Okay,
minutes.
I'll
And
find it.
yeah, I'll find the info. I can't think of the exact
Yeah.
town.
Hey, ghost town right outside Las Vegas. Give me a call.
Right. But they even have bullet holes from like Wyatt Earp days.
Oh,
Oh,
Like
cool.
it's a really cool venue. Like, and they have a time capsule there. Like
Huh.
it's got a few more years on it, but I'm like,
Right.
when they dig it up, I want to be there. But they
Yeah.
have like so many people come from so many different areas there. And
Right.
they actually, last time I was there, because I've been there multiple times, and last time I was there, they were telling me that they had a huge crowd come out for the game Fallout. Fallout something.
Okay.
And I'm not a gamer, so I don't know.
Right.
They
Yeah.
said that it packed out, and I was like, "Hey, if somebody had a band out here during that, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, now, I mentioned earlier that little bluegrass trio. Well, now I've kind of transitioned over to, I call it a honky tonk blues. We'll take old Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, Johnny Cash, that type of stuff, and put a blues groove to it, kind of funk it up a little bit where it's fitting. But if the song is just not fitting with that blues groove, we don't veer off from the standard and get away from that greatness that it was done, initially.
Right.
it
So yeah,
it says here, I'm like, where did it go? Good Springs, Nevada. That's what
Okay.
it's called. Yeah,
I'll
but
look it up.
They do a lot of ghost hunting out there. The guy who does like ghost adventures, Zach guy, I can't think of his name. Zach something. But they've been out there multiple times. I think you would love the venue itself.
Cool. I'll check it out.
Ryan
Not far from the
Mackey's on
Grand
here.
Canyon.
Yeah, and Tiffany Barnes says safe travels, and Ryan Mackey, he's on here. Hey Ryan, how you doing? He
Hey
says,
Ryan, how's it going?
He says Shonda's looking like Pippi Longstockings. Can't wait to see y'all November 8th. And then
Hey, listen, I'm lazy today.
and old Shadow Morgan's on here. He says good evening, people, and shots, of course.
Shots.
That's his call sign coming in.
Uh-oh.
You know, we'll do the shots for you, Aaron.
Thank you.
And see who else we got.
So wake up drunk tomorrow.
Yeah, Mark Morgan says, yeah, Winnemucca is a cool place.
It is a really
Where's
cool
that
place.
at? And then Blair McEnroe. Hey guys, how's it going, Blair? Blair, Aaron, Blair and his family are from Canada.
Oh, cool. Hey,
Yeah.
we'll come up there and play. It don't matter.
Yeah, we got to meet them. They came down. They come all the way down every year to go to Beattyville.
Hey, we played there 2-3 years ago at that bourbon festival. Holy that place was so blistering hot.
It was hot.
It
was like, not this year, but the year before. It was miserable. Yeah. But it was
this year is pretty nice. I mean, it was still sunny and you could get pretty warm if you were standing in the middle of the street, but it wasn't near as hot as what I've heard it's been in the past.
Yeah, I think you're right. It was last year. And it was just so miserable. Couldn't hardly draw a breath.
Last year.
And I'm not a small fella. And big old fat boy up there sweating is like, dang.
Dude, it was so hot. They had ice, like packed bags of ice being delivered, and I set one on my lap, and we proceeded to call it the cooter cooler because I was like, I don't care if I'm soaking wet. I'm so hot. Just give me
exactly.
But, it was a good time though. It's always a good time. But Blair, yeah, it was. Blair, if you still need help with your shirts and need me to pick them, I'm doing the fundraiser for the Ronald McDonald House. And Blair reached out to me and let me know that since he's in Canada, it's kind of tricky to order, but he can go ahead and order and then pay. And then I can pick it up, and he's going to be in Tennessee, so I can bring it with me. So anyone listening who doesn't want to pay shipping and they're going to be in Tennessee, you have till Halloween to place your order for Ronald McDonald House shirts. And then I will bring it with me, and you can get it from there, and you won't pay shipping.
Yeah, you know, you and I had spoken about the shirts before, so I need to get mine ordered. And so...
It's a very dear cause to both of our hearts.
Right.
Don't get pulled up on me at the same time. He was like, what are we in here talking about? My little dog. He comes in just when he wants to be on the podcast. Come here. He comes in just to say hi. Then he gets out. Look, say hi. I know. Tell him hi. You hear people talking.
Yeah.
He hears people talking and he can't figure it out.
Can't figure out where the voice was coming from.
And then after that, he's like, okay, whatever, bye.
Right.
Like, but his dad did drop off pizza, so he's looking at the box.
Well, there you go.
Don't be in here trying to use me.
And Aaron, you've played a lot of the different festivals out there. What festival has been your favorite one?
I think the Farm to Bottle was the best. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah, I really enjoyed that up there.
I like Farm to Bottle a lot because it's very like you came to the campground and was like, hey, and I was like, you know, but it's so there's bleachers, so you can bring your chair, you can like put a picnic blanket down or whatever you want to do. Like, so I like Farm to Bottle a lot for concerts. It's very inviting.
Yeah.
And then when you played Winter Jam, obviously that's a very up close and personal set right there.
Right. We
where did they have you play?
We just kind of got out in the lobby right there
in the corner.
In that corner
like
when you walk in.
The hotel.
Yeah.
But no, when you walk in, you have the lobby, and then when you walk inside the bar, right to the right in that corner right there.
They should at least let you come in the like lobby because it's big, it's open.
Right.
But no, I get it. You know, the hotel guests.
But yeah, we we enjoyed ourselves at that one. That was a good time
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, that's a
I
good time.
bet.
And then we played the 420 festival there in
Oh yeah.
Maggie Valley,
Yep.
and so yeah, we've played quite a few. Uh,
Do you got plans for this 420 coming up?
of 26? No, not yet. Why? You got something for me?
So I am working on an event. So also any distillers, moonshiners who want to hit me up. I'm gonna double check the calendar real quick, but it is the weekend of April. It's 17th, 18th, and 19th.
Okay.
And it'll be a camping event, and it's called the Cloud Fest. I
Okay.
did it last year, and now I've become a business partner. So I'm gonna have a bunch of different things there. So I also want to have bands. I want to have we showcase because I'm in Cincinnati, and we
Right.
showcase a lot of artists here. And I've done mud wrestling for 15 years, so I've been putting on events for all these years. So I like to put artists on so they just get more of a following. They get,
Right.
they get their name out there. I know you're already established, but we definitely are going to have
More
room.
doesn't hurt.
Exactly. And I'm working on it now. I go November 1st, and we're going to meet with the people that own the property and see what all we can work out. So I'll definitely keep you
Cool.
in the loop. But
Yeah,
if
let
anybody
me
else
know.
wants to be involved, just save that date.
Yeah, I'll keep that kind of secured that
The-
weekend.
Yeah, it's the weekend right before 420, but a lot of us that like to drink the moonshine like to smoke the herbs, so
That's right.
we do both.
Right.
Brad Sanders with Liberty Soulshine says music and moonshine are a great combination, and he
That is
says
true.
he's been playing. Said he's been playing the music scene in upstate South Carolina for years. Oh, I didn't know you played.
Okay.
I didn't know you played, Brad.
Cool.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Let's see. Jeff Anderson's upstate.
Yeah.
Did you say North Carolina or South Carolina?
South Carolina.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's upstate
Yeah.
South Carolina. Him and
Yeah.
Phillips. Dang, I can't think of his first name.
Yeah, and then isn't Dirty Grass Soul from up around that way too?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm still keeping
all
up.
good musicians.
Yep.
I played the clarinet. Can I get in?
There you go.
Well, there's some songs and
Hey, fun fact. Boss Lady played the clarinet growing up.
there you go.
But I do have a piano.
Well, there we go. Can you play it though?
I mean, I can hit a couple. But
Right.
no, growing up, it was just it was one of those things that was in my grandma's house. And
Right.
we knew it
Now
was
the
never
little plastic recorder you got in school, that don't count. All right.
that don't count.
No.
Yeah, what I have is one of those wall pianos. It goes up against the wall. It's flat.
Right.
Yeah, but I'm 46, and she had that thing before I was born. But
Dang.
now it lives here, and I touch it whenever I'm missing her.
Right.
But
That's good. It's like I was telling you earlier, I've got my grandfather's mandolin, and even though it doesn't really fit with the genre we're doing now, I can still use it on some stuff,
you can always incorporate your heritage.
Oh yeah.
That's the great thing about music.
Right.
Like I grew up with bluegrass. And all my friends would be like, "What is that?" Like,
Yeah.
You're going to go bluegrass. Because I bounced from the city to the country so much, and I was just like, bluegrass is my heart. Like I still listen to bluegrass.
Right. Hey, they some good stuff. That's for sure.
It just makes you remember.
This year was actually the first year that the IBMA International Bluegrass Music Awards was hosted in Chattanooga.
Oh, that's awesome.
It had been in, I want to say, Raleigh for years, and they moved it to Chattanooga this year, and it was on fire
I think that
all
the
over
way
town.
do you like so you know a lot of artists are just like crossing over. They're going
Right,
from rap and hip hop to country and then
right.
they're mixing. Like, is there anyone out there that you could see mixing your music with?
Well, we'll take like even when playing bluegrass, I would mix in uh, Johnny Cash and even Allman Brothers Band, Marshall Tucker Band. I'd mix them in with my bluegrass set, and even now we play some Marshall Tucker and Allman Brothers in with our honky tonk stuff. You know,
Okay.
got to keep everything alive.
Hey, that's
And,
right.
and I've got some originals gonna be coming through. I've got one that was just delivered to me the other day. Songwriter buddy of mine. He's out in Texas now. He was in Portland, Tennessee. Tony Black lives out in Texas. He wrote a banger song, and yeah, we're gonna be tearing it up.
That's awesome.
I'll let y'all know when it's out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Where do you
Definitely.
where do you stream your music? Like, can we find you on Spotify
Um,
or
Yeah, I've got some Spotify, and then of course YouTube, and then I post a lot up on uh, our Facebook page and on my personal Facebook page. Uh, so yeah, Lowdown Revival.
all
Yep.
right. And you're on Instagram, right?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Like I said, Lowdown Revival.
All the socials. Low
All
down
of them.
revival.
Yeah, I don't do that Snapchat business, so I can't figure that out,
That's for
and
after hours.
it just gets on my nerves, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
We use
Um,
Snapchat to promote where we can't promote that'll get us banned.
Good
Uh-huh.
stuff.
Yeah,
Wink,
because
wink.
that stuff disappears, don't it?
Yeah.
After a
Yeah.
certain time or something.
But
After,
I'm on like my fifth Snapchat because I hadn't been banned. I'm like,
well,
Yeah.
shame on you.
who gets banned on Snapchat?
Apparently, you.
Yeah. The social
I'm gonna-
media see Shonda's name, and they just automatically just ban.
Yeah, start banning.
I was
Just
one
ban.
of the first people ever that had to show their ID to get on Facebook because I got reported so much.
Dang.
Mud wrestling, it doesn't. I'm gonna
Hey, I
just
need to come see
RIP
some
all
of that.
RIP all my banned accounts.
I need to come see some mud wrestling.
Well, maybe we can do both together.
Oh, there you
I
go.
mean,
Set up a
hey.
whole event.
Yeah, we can play some music, and they can wrestle. And I mean, up there at Far in the Bottle, they were wrestling out there. It just wasn't.
They just wasn't doing my
It
kind of
wasn't
wrestling.
the right
It wasn't
one,
the
but
same.
but they
Yeah,
were there.
They was there. I was there, but it wasn't my kind of wrestling. But we did say, hey, and I think, was it Damon who was going to wrestle? He was like, I'll wrestle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damon was wanting to wrestle somebody, and Brad Sanders says he's the drummer for the Southern Tradition Band.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Brad.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah. And then let's see.
I'm like, I feel like there's a lot of comments.
And Shadow Morgan said bluegrass, swag, and mud. Yep, he can see it.
It goes hand in hand, and like, so I will tell you guys today, I'll let you in. I've been like, Jeremy earlier, we talk every day. We're like, how's your day? We're friends. So thank God someone.
Jeremy got a friend?
Right.
Just one.
It's more like I got a friend.
Oh, okay.
But thank God someone checks my pulse to make sure I'm alive every day. I've been working on a few things, and my girlfriend, my business buddy, she goes, what do you think about having this? And she shows me this page. And we spent 2 hours on the phone researching, doing all this stuff. They basically have basketball with big booty girls that wear like, you remember the old gym suits from like
Yeah.
the Jazzercise days, like where
Right.
it was
Right.
like a thong, but like, yeah, they play basketball in that. And that was their thing. And I'm like, well, yeah, we can do that. And we can do mud wrestling and we can have bands and we can, like,
Yeah.
we just need a basketball court, you know? So I'm always looking for theme parties and fun things to
Right.
do. And I'm always like, make sure you check my page because I will put it out there. Like, I'm looking for this kind of person because sometimes it just slips my old little mind.
Hey, we can play any kind of music you want.
I've heard. I've creeped on your page and been listening to your music. Yeah, because drunk me, you know. I heard it, but I really didn't hear.
Right. Right.
I was so glad that we did take a picture though, because I was like, the next day I was like, I asked my husband, like, Aaron came over and talked to me, right? And he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Those farm to bottle tastings and those farm to bottle contests will get you.
Right.
So,
yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to ask you, Aaron, you brought that, group together, heading out to go see, drink, and, all that kind of stuff.
Right.
Is that Lowdown Revival? Is that how you came together? Or is Lowdown Revival a different story?
Initially, I'd been in a couple of little bands, never really did much, played in Chattanooga and that's it. Yeah. And then I started up a group about right after COVID lifted, okay? And it was kind of a Southern rock and blues kind of thing, and it was called Aaron Evans and Lowdown. And then for unspeakable reasons, we had to part ways. And so then my guitar player I had at the time, I'd known him since he was like 10. And he played banjo also. And that's how I first met him. We played some bluegrass stuff together. And he's like, let's just go back to bluegrass. I'm like, all right, we'll give that a shot. So that's when I added the revival to it.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of more wholesome.
Yeah.
And then that's just how that got brought into the mix there. And then, like I said, I did that for a couple years doing the bluegrass stuff. And then for some medical reasons, my banjo player I had, he got to where he just couldn't play anymore. And so I was like, I understand, no problem. And then the guitar player, he's like, look, I got to get a real job. I need to make some money. I'm broke all the time. I said, understood. I'm lucky in the fact that, I get a check monthly from the VA.
Right.
If I had to work, I couldn't do the music like I do it,
Right.
It's hard to be
some of the guys, the guys I've got now, one of them's retired. Other one is a graphic arts teacher at a local high school. And then my lead guitar player works kind of handyman, moving company stuff, but can take off when needed,
Yeah.
So, yeah, we kind of got it good that way. I just give them a few weeks at least notice, hey, this is coming up,
Yep. Very
That's
cool.
awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, something else I was curious about, man, because I know you had sent me the video when you guys did it, and you had talked about doing it up there at Brushy Mountain Penitentiary.
Oh, yeah.
and stuff. That had to be a cool one to do because I've driven past that place so many times, and I've wanted to go take a tour there. And every time there's been some reason, like this last time when I was up in Pigeon Forge, coming back, I had all kinds of car trouble. I was totally intending on stopping by there, but my car trouble cost me like an extra 2 hours. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm going to keep moving. But that had to be pretty cool experience to go in and play there. Plus, you guys were kind of more by yourself, you know, I mean, more private than a tour. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. We, you know, I had got this song from the Steel Drivers bluegrass group. Chris Stapleton was a part of that. And so we were doing this song, and I was like, man, we need to do a video in a prison. So I just emailed them. I said, hey, told them, you know, what the deal was. I said, what I need to do to set it up to shoot a video. Oh. And the owner emailed me back, and he's like, hey, I can, you know, let's set up a date. I'd be happy to let you do it, you know, do it first part of the week. That way it doesn't interfere with anything they've got going on, you know, on the weekends and stuff. And so that he had a young lady come out and meet us and open up the place and kind of gave us a tour. And then there was a gentleman that currently gives the haunted tours there. Used to be an actual inmate there.
Right. Yeah, and, I heard about that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So he kind of, you know, helped us out and went along with us and stuff. And if we needed something, he'd tell us where to go find it, what have you. But yeah, we knocked it out in a day's time, in about 6 hours.
Oh wow!
And you know, I just lined up a bunch of buddies, and we met up there, and like I said, knocked it out in about 6 hours. And there was, you know, we set up lights and stuff, and there was several times that the lights would just start flickering and go out, and it'd be like, yeah, okay, something's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that place is a little creepy looking.
Yeah.
I have to go check it out now. Like, let's
go.
Yeah,
Brushy Mountain Prison. Innocent Man, you can go on our YouTube and check out the video. And this is, you know, it's a legit video. Say again?
I'm on your YouTube right now. You said
oh, okay. You can
Innocent Man.
Yeah, Innocent Man is the name of the song. And yeah, if you really pay attention to it as we're doing it, you'll figure out the plot of the song.
I see it.
And it's not one of these, you know, little cell phone videos. I mean, it's a legit video. There you go.
So if anybody wants to go to YouTube, Lowdown Revival,
yeah,
that's what the logo looks like. Yes, I went and subscribed while we were sitting here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I love the support.
And we appreciate it.
And Mark Morgan said 8 nothing like the Blues would have shot. Did you already say that, Jeremy? And Jamie's watching. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie. How are you, Jamie?
Trying to keep up because, like, it's crazy because certain pages will show you different content. My husband walked in here like, how many devices do you need? I was like, need them all.
Well, I'm glad y'all are keeping up with them because I'd be throwing stuff out. Me and devices don't get along. A lot of times I like to take a hammer to a computer and be like, oh. Yeah.
Same. I'm not a very tech savvy person, but I mean, I can get what I need to get done, or I know someone that can help me, you know. But I'd rather just work and communicate with people than be on the internet.
Right. You know, I spent my early adult years blowing stuff up and shooting stuff and, you know, tearing things up. So that's what I kind of got accustomed to, you know. I don't do all this tech stuff.
You know, I used to say that, and I don't know what time you served or if there was a war at that time, But
Desert Storm.
okay. So I used to say, because my dad's a veteran, and they would give you a certain job, and he was in Vietnam, and he went at a very, very young age. He lied about his age. So back then they
Right.
didn't have computers. He got
Right.
pulled over, and he said, I'm 18 instead of 16. So when the
Right.
draft came, they came and got him. I said, they would prepare you to build bombs. They don't prepare you to come home and work.
Right.
Like they don't.
Right.
So, and I have my ex-husband, his brother was in the military, and he literally was a bomb maker, and he came out and had no job. He was like, I don't know how to do anything else but make bombs.
Right.
And I was like, that's just not cool. Like they're setting you up for failure. Like at least teach you another trade or give you a job teaching people to keep doing that or something, you know?
Right. Well, I went in, I was in the infantry, and, well, we had to shoot people and defend things. And, a lot of infantry guys, when they get out, they go into law enforcement, some type of law enforcement, be it federal, local, state, something like that.
Yeah.
But I went in and graduated basic training May of 90, and August 3rd of 90, I was alerted to go to Iraq. And I was a heavy anti-armor. I blew up tanks with a big wire-guided missile.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow.
I could shoot you at 2.5 miles away in 14 seconds.
That's wild. The statistics alone, like in that little, 14 seconds, me as a person, like I grew up behind a veteran, you know what I mean? So like every second counts, but 14 seconds goes by and before you can blink, like, so when I was doing my own transition and working out and losing weight, I would reward myself every time I hit a new goal, and I would go to Vegas to shoot M60s. And my dad used to train people at the side of a chopper how to shoot M60s. That was his job. So to me, that since I didn't go into the military, that was just my way of being like, hey, my dad did this, so I want to do it.
Right.
And I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. But they make you shoot it on a post, so you don't get the whole Rambo,
Yeah.
It goes fast.
M60s are heavy too.
They are heavy, and that round is like that 100 rounds is going.
Oh yeah, yeah. You hit that trigger and don't let go of it. Yeah, you run through some ammo right fast.
Holding it still, because like when I first shot it, it was like it went up,
Yeah.
But the second time, I was like, let me do it again, and I was like focused in. I was, was able to hold it on the post. But that thing will it'll go like. And is it 223s?
Yeah.
M60s is a 7.62 millimeter.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they're big ones.
Yeah. Okay. I knew my numbers were a little twisted. The 223s, 7.62s. Yeah.
M16, your standard rifle for military is like a 5.56, like a 308 hunting rifle.
Yeah.
Average,
Yeah, Jamie said that her cousin got kicked out of the Army for getting pregnant by her commander.
Oh shit!
Slips.
Yeah, that's a no. That's a no.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
No,
I never got pregnant by my commander. I mean,
I sure hope not.
No, it just didn't happen.
Don't let him
So yeah, Aaron, what are some of the other what kind of stuff you got coming up here in the future?
Like I said, we're booked pretty much every weekend except the second weekend in November where we don't have anything. But other than that, all the way throughout the rest of the year, and already booked some in the next year.
Okay.
Like I said earlier, looking to record some of that original material.
Yep.
We've got probably a good, I'd say, I say CD, probably, like 10, 12 songs, good original, And like I said, you can't just go out there and sing original songs. I mean, we throw in stuff that everybody knows, and then throw in our stuff as well, originals. That way they
Yeah.
get used to hearing our stuff too.
That's a good balance.
Absolutely. Yeah, and An Innocent Man, that's a good song, man. Yeah,
Right.
I liked it. And especially like you said, watching it with the video, yeah, it gives you the full story.
Yeah. And the if you watch it, and the guy that is getting his hair cut in that scene, he's getting
Yep.
his head shaved, and then he starts getting beat up, and he's the one at the end that gets electrocuted and all that, and then fades away. That's actually my barber. And
Okay.
it's just funny that he was in the barber chair
Getting shaved.
right.
That's awesome. So
Oh.
are you going to come out for the jar release weekend?
When is that again?
It's November 7th and 8th.
Probably on the 7th. Yeah.
Okay.
The 8th, we have a show, have a duo show, because we function either as a full band or like a venue if their budget doesn't allow. Me and my guitar player, me and him go and do shows because he
Okay.
sings as well. So we'll go and we'll bounce back and forth. I'll do some, he'll do some songs, and you still get a good show with just the two of us.
I was going to say, because November 8th, Brad has got his release at Drop Zone Distillery. And I think, have you been to Drop Zone? Oh, I
Yeah.
think you would love it.
Yeah, it's veteran owned. Rod is retired Army. And he started Drop Zone in Knoxville, but he opened a new location in Pigeon Forge. And his new location is where Brad with Liberty Soulshine is doing his jar release the morning of the 8th.
11 to 1.
Yeah, 11 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And
I might make some of that. Yeah.
Yeah, Drop
I
Zone.
think that would be great
cool.
for you to come see.
Yeah, Drop Zone is pretty cool. He's got a lot of military memorabilia.
Well, with it being
patches,
named Drop Zone,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm excited.
And it's right up your alley, because he was airborne as well.
Right. Cool. Yeah,
I'm excited because I got some stuff to donate. I got a couple of military hats to donate. So
oh, really? Cool.
Helmets. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll more than likely, pretty sure we can do the 7th, and Mike can do the 8th, and then just had to cut out there real quick, because we got to be in Livingston, Tennessee, which is right outside Cookeville, Tennessee. So it's not far from Knoxville, Pigeon Forge area, but we don't play there until I want to say 7 o'clock.
Oh.
So
Brad's
we could probably do that.
Till 1.
Okay. Yeah, we'll probably be able to try to hit that.
I think Friday might be more of a meet and greet for the Sugarlands.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Saturday's all jar releases.
I've been trying to connect with a moonshiner that would like to help sponsor us, and we help push them as well. Because I don't mind nothing in the world talking somebody up,
Yep.
That's right.
Helping out a buddy.
Yeah.
Jeff Anderson made the comment to me that competition happens at the bottom and collaboration happens at the top.
Right.
Yep.
You
And
got to work together.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I mean, ain't none of us getting out of here with anything other than what we came in with. You know, you're gonna go out, they're gonna strip you naked. You know,
Leave with a
and
good heart.
we all go out the same way, not breathing.
Cheers to that.
Yep.
Cheers to that.
So, you know,
I just want to go out with a good heart, you know.
right.
I know I can't take nothing with me, and nobody
Uh-uh.
makes it out alive. That's what I tell everyone.
Right. It's not like you can hook a U-Haul to the back of a hearse and take your stuff with you, you know.
Well, Jeremy's gonna take his truck. He's dead set.
Right. Yeah. They might as well dig a big hole in the ground and bury me in that bad boy.
He better leave it in his will, because if not, I'm gonna have to be over there cussing people out and everything
Right.
else. Like, no,
making a big show of things.
Yeah, it's like that video. That picture you see on the internet of that old guy being buried in his old Mercedes. Yeah,
right.
That's me. Just lower me in that square body right down in the ground.
Right. Hey, have you ever seen what is it, Cadillac Ranch outside San Antonio? No, not San Antonio.
No, it's oh goodness, it's oh crap. I've got a friend of mine from high school.
We all got brain farts.
Yeah.
I've got a friend of mine from high school lives not too far from there. Yeah.
What's the name of it? Dang.
It's
Amarillo, Texas.
Amarillo.
Amarillo. Thank you. A hillbilly can't talk over here.
Well, you've been in that bottle a little bit too, so you know.
I'm trying to be in both feet.
There you go. Double fist.
You know me.
But yeah, we first time we went there, you know, we're taking pictures and all that stuff, and we get back home and looking through everything. Stuff gets posted on Facebook, you know, and so I've got 2 kids. She's got 2 kids. Her oldest, he just left for Marine Corps boot camp last week. But at the time, he was like 17. He's like, Mom, look at that picture and look what's behind you. You know, because they spray paint everything on those Cadillacs, you know.
Yeah.
So we really hone in on the picture, and we're like, oh, crap. Somebody had spray painted a penis on the side of one of them Cadillacs, and it was right behind her. And she posted it on Facebook. She was like, I gotta get it off. Yeah, it was funny. We still talk about that, and that was three or so years ago.
Yeah, very cool.
Good memories.
Oh yeah,
that's very cool. That's awesome. Yeah, Kenny Taylor says great people at Drop Zone. Hey Kenny, how you doing, brother?
Cool. I'll go up there and check them out for sure.
Yes.
Yeah, Rod.
We're gonna have some podcast beauties there.
Yeah, Rod's a good dude, and Brad. Everybody knows Brad. Brad's a really nice guy. He's a great dude. And
cool.
and also you got Bubba the server there at Drop Zone. Man, he's a riot.
I cannot wait to see Bubba.
Yeah, he'll keep you laughing.
I met Bubba before Drop Zone. I'm talking maybe 2-3 years ago. We were just randomly in Tennessee drinking and went to a distillery, and I was with my husband and my best friend and her husband. And
he's worked almost every distillery around there.
Dude, I think he was at Tennessee Shine at the time, because we just stumbled upon it, right? And it was over by Cades Cove. Bubba is a fucking hoot. My girlfriend was trying to look down his overalls, teasing him, and he's like, he was like, I gotta take a break. So I went behind the bar and was doing his job for him. I was like, I'm Bubba. Like, who wants the manager came over like, "Do you need a job?" And I was like, "I don't live down here, but I mean, persuade me,
Yeah.
because I got a
Get me to
camper.
move down here.
Get
Yeah.
me." Like, but I thought Bubba's got the best fucking job in the world.
That's right.
He's just over there slinging shots, talking shit. Like, you will love Bubba. You
Well,
will.
Cool.
and I think him and Jeffrey Anderson worked at Sugarlands together at the same time.
Okay.
I heard they
So-
did.
Where's it going to be on Friday?
On
Where do I
Friday it'll
need to
be at
go?
On Friday it'll be at Sugarlands.
Okay.
And then on Saturday morning it'll be at Drop Zone in Pigeon Forge.
Okay.
And that Saturday morning's 11 to 1.
All right. Bet.
Yep.
I'll be
Send
there.
me the info now.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
because
got-
my head's been rattled a whole lot and I forget things, you know.
I don't got no excuses, but
I
I'll
keep
be-
getting told I have selective memory, but
Yeah.
I don't understand what that is. So,
It's a little selective.
Uh,
you're right.
it's I just
I gotta
I just-
choose and pick what I want to remember too.
Yeah.
Right, right.
I attribute mine to just chemical abuse.
You got a chemical imbalance.
Yeah.
Or hallucinate.
Self-induced chemical imbalance.
Right, right,
It might be all natural hallucinogen imbalance.
right.
Could be.
Hey, I'll
That
drive.
fungus will get you.
You talking about your truck? I'll drive my van up there. That we travel in it if it's a full van a lot
Okay.
because it's a big Econoline van, but it's not your standard Econoline van. I got it tricked out, customized on the inside. When I got it, it was a cargo van, had 2 seats,
Okay.
and that was it. And I
Yeah.
hit the junkyards, and then I'm running 33-inch mud tires on it. Yeah,
Hell
it
yeah.
turns some heads. People's like,
Sounds like a
man, I
photo
like that
shoot.
van. That van's
Oh, yeah.
slick.
That sounds
Well,
like
I
me and
tell
my
ya.
girlfriends want to get a photo shoot. Just
Yeah.
saying. I like big tires. I like big
Well,
trucks.
that's
There we go.
yeah, it's funny you say that because I'll tell you, one of my favorite vehicles in the world is a van that's lifted with some big ass mud tires on it.
Yep.
Because you just don't see it every day.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. I'm running
Yeah.
32s on the front and 33s on the back. Mud
You're
all the way
probably-
around.
You're probably getting the same gas mileage I'm getting.
But no, it gets pretty good gas mileage, really. Amazing. Like when we drove, I drove it up there to Ohio, and we just used like half tank to get up there.
Wow. It
Yeah.
took me half a tank and I live
Oh
here.
man. Yeah. My truck could take a whole tank. My truck took a whole tank to get up to Beattyville, Kentucky,
Yeah.
and took a whole tank to get back.
Dang.
You know, I mean,
And
it
gas
just-
ain't cheap, you know.
Nah. Shit, yeah,
I
my
think-
truck drinks gas. And it's funny because I thought it was something wrong with my truck, but I also have a SUV that's basically the exact same thing.
Right.
And its gas mileage sucks just as bad. So I'm like, yeah, it's just that engine. It
Right.
sucks. It sucks.
That's why I
gas.
don't want a newer vehicle. I'm like, my
Yeah.
truck, I'm gonna get the same and I feel safe. I feel safe in my vehicle. So
Right.
when I do road trip down to Tennessee and I'm not in my vehicle this time, because on the way there I won't be, I'm gonna be like, okay, takes me a minute to kind of
Right. Right.
feel safe, you know.
Exactly.
It's not my truck, so in my truck I
Right.
know I'm safe. Or I think
Yeah, a
I'm
lot of times if we go with just a duo, we might just ride in hers. Her little van is a little small minivan. But if it's a full van or band and we had to pull a trailer and all that jazz, yeah, we're in my van. So yeah, I'll make sure to bring it up there and you can see it up there.
We're gonna have
Oh,
some
yeah.
different people with us at the tastings and the meet and greets. But like
Taste
Kara,
another one.
Kara from Motor City Mama from up in Detroit.
Yeah.
She's going to be there, and she's got a great podcast, and she takes a lot of footage. So I know she would love to get some pictures of your
Okay.
vehicle and your story and get you guys on. I know she would be all for that.
Cool.
And we have the lovely ladies, Misty and Christy from Murder and Moonshine. So I'm looking forward to hanging out with the ladies of podcasts. So I'm not the only one.
Right.
But we're going to be down there supporting everyone. And I know you're busy that night, so you'll miss the after party. But
Right.
you know, if we got some snacks, we'll throw them in your van.
Okay.
That's right.
That'll work. That'll work.
Always got a bag of snacks. Throw it in the van.
I'm gonna build a secret compartment in the back. You know, to have like a level and then a secret level. You know,
There you go. Yeah,
There
man.
you go.
like an old shine runner.
Yeah, getting the spirit of the old bootleggers. Yeah,
That's right.
that's like Donnie Benton, his old Ford that he's got. He's got an old, I think it's a '57 Ford, and but it's an old, moonshine runner car, stuff like that. Well, he's restored it, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's a beautiful car, but he wants to add to it some of those old bootlegger type things, little hidden compartments, as well as he wants to also add to it like a oil slick and nail drop kind of setup, and stuff for like if the cops were chasing you, those kind of things. He wants to add all that to it.
That'd be cool.
I know Jimmy Crackhorn, he's working on his vehicle.
And I don't care. Oh, go ahead.
And he was talking about like the bootlegger shoes. And
Yeah.
Donnie's got a pair of those. Yeah, in the museum with the cow hooves, cow hooves in the boots.
Yep.
And Kara said she's looking forward to meeting you.
Yep.
Good deal.
You will love her. She's awesome. I'm very much looking forward to that time with her and just me and her for a few hours. So I'm excited.
Well, good.
And she has been kind of documenting the moonshine community kind of since the spring of this year for her podcast and stuff. She's been going to all the events, taking a lot of videos, pictures, talking to a lot of people, interviewing a lot of people, and really kind of putting out there for folks, what they can really expect to see in the real moonshine community.
Absolutely. And she's doing great at it. She's phenomenal. My girl's got a lot going on, but she's out here killing it. She has no excuses. She's just out here doing her thing. God love her. She's at the hospital one day getting her treatments. The next day she's on a road trip. She's a beast. She's a big inspiration to me because we all go through things,
Right.
She's a huge inspiration. So Kara, girl, can't wait.
Like I said, I turned 55 back in February of this year, and this year is flat out sucked for me health-wise. TIA back in February, heat stroke in June. July, I got up and we were supposed to leave for Chicago that night. And so I pop up and, just like everybody else, go to the bathroom first thing. And next thing I know, I'm laying on the ground trying to crawl to a door face, and my blood pressure bottomed out and I passed out. So we figured out that I have orthostatic hypotension. So like if you guys, your blood pressure, or you get up from a lay-in position, your blood pressure would raise up. Mine bottoms out. So I passed out. I spent 3 days in the hospital over that, broke tailbone, all that good jazz. Yeah, so this year's absolutely sucked, but I'm making the best of it.
That's right. Make the best of it. Jeremy just had to deal with one of my little episodes because they were like, "Where were you for the podcast?" Yeah.
Yeah.
My sugar
Yeah,
bottle.
I was worried about you when I didn't hear from you. I was like, "Oh, where is she?" I was glad when Drew texted me and told me, he's like, "Yeah, I got her here at the hospital."
And I might be very like, hey, this is what's going on, but I pick and choose what I share with the world. But when it comes
Right.
to my medical shit, I'm just like, it's, everybody's got worse than me. So I try not to like, hey, this is what's going on. But I felt bad and I was like, message Jeremy right now.
Yeah.
Like once I was aware, but I already had an allergic reaction, which was making my eyesight bad. And then my sugar bottomed out and I have vertigo and
Dang.
a couple other things. So I went to hang something and just fell out. So my legs are covered in bruises.
Yeah, she looks like she fell down the stairs.
Yeah, that ain't no good.
I look like, but I'm also anemic. So it's like, you're going to look like shit. You're going to have bruises.
Right.
No. If I keep getting tattoos, you can't see the bruises.
That's right. Just cover it up.
There you
Yeah.
go. And, Mark Morgan, Shadow Morgan says, "I'm back. Shots.
Hey,
had to take the granddaughter in. She's here for the night." And then, which is always a good thing, man. It's great to hang out with the grandkids. And Carolyn, Kara says, "We're going to have a blast. You only live once." And let's see.
That's true, girl. That's true.
She said, "Shots, bitches."
Shots, bitches. Hey, I love my girl crew. Like there's just when I first came along, there wasn't a lot of girls, and then
and then you got to hold with Jeremy.
That's right.
Jeremy brings all the bitches to the yard. You know how they be like, "Bring your milkshake to the yard." Jeremy bring all them bitches to the. No, I'm just kidding. But we'll call you Eye Candy, Jeremy. Okay.
There you go. You so pretty.
You so pretty.
Now I'm hearing the banjos playing in the.
Me and Aaron gonna write a song. I might hit the clarinet one time.
There you go. There you go. You can start it off.
I'm gonna have to borrow somebody's clarinet. I don't have one no more. You know what? When that was one thing in our family, we passed instruments down.
Right.
And I'm sure other families do it. But once I was out of school and didn't play it anymore, my dad was like, "Oh, so my cousin, his kid needs an instrument for band," and you had to pay for your instrument back then. So my clarinet has been long gone. I would love to do it again. I would love to just pull up and put my reed in there and
yeah.
I'm sure I still got the lung for it, right?
Yeah. Sure.
That's right. Yeah, you got two of them.
Yeah.
At least, listen, I talk enough shit. I better have some air in here, okay?
Well, that's true. That's true. Hey, we did a pig roast. Me and my guitar player Dustin, pig roast last weekend, and so they're roasting this pig over here, and the smoke's coming off it, and then somebody over here on the other side's got a campfire going. Neither one of us could breathe. It's like, we're not trying to sing up here. I looked at him. I said, "Man, this smoke's killing me." He goes, "Good. I was just thinking it was me."
Like it's not just you.
But I'll tell you though, man, that's the best smell in the world when you got a pig roast going and a campfire, man.
Right. Yeah, it smells good.
Unless you're in the middle of the smoke, obviously. But yeah, if you're outside that smoke, that's good country. That's good country smell right there.
Right.
Man, I miss bacon. Okay, I miss bacon more than anything. I'm like, please don't order bacon for your burger because I just want to buy it. I just want to.
I'll eat your share.
Thank you.
You're
My
welcome.
husband's a meat eater. He eats all that shit, and I just be looking at it like, damn it, I don't want that to hurt my stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
And
tell you,
Maybe
that's
just a little bit.
I tell you, it's you
Are
know,
you a bacon addict?
oh,
I would-
dude, I could
I
never just have a little.
oh yeah, I could easily eat a pound or two of bacon at one
Oh
sitting.
yeah. Oh,
Just
yeah.
like
I
my
mean,
chicken tacos, I can't just have a little.
yeah.
Right.
They're
Just go
too
ahead
good.
and end up you know, go
I'm gonna
ahead
be
and
sick.
schedule me my my carotid artery cleaning out
Yeah.
and my get all my arteries cleaned out because yeah, if I sat down to a couple pounds of cooked bacon, I'd be sitting there the rest of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
finish every bit of it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh
Mark,
man.
Shadow Morgan said he had vertigo last month out and alone, and it sucked. Oh my god, on the boat.
Oh, he was on the boat
Oh
by
man.
himself. So yeah, that would suck.
I took a cruise one time, and I was like 20 pounds lighter, and this was in my weight loss. I don't ever want to go on a cruise again. For one, I was on a very strict diet, and they didn't have, like, I was on protein shakes trying to get enough protein, but and I couldn't even get drunk because I felt drunk from the cruise, but they took me out during hurricane season. That
Ooh.
shit whooped my vertigo.
Yeah.
Like, escalators already mess with me. So, like, if I go shopping and I know I have to ride, like, at a mall on an escalator or something, I have to take someone with me and put them in front of me and just kind of close my eyes. But I wouldn't, like, vertigo's a bitch. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
vertigo's
It ain't no joke.
a thing. Like, you get up, you think you're tying your shoes, next thing you know, you're fucking laying on the ground.
Uh-huh. It's like now that I know I got that orthostatic hypotension business, when I sit up, like from the bed or the couch or whatever, I'll sit there on the side of said place and sit there a
Take a
minute.
second.
Okay, my head clear. All right. And then I stand up and I'm like, okay, can I take a step? Because have y'all either one of you had a broke tailbone?
No.
No, I haven't, but
Man.
I've had a friend of mine that did, and yeah, my
Oh,
understanding is it really sucks.
yeah. That
I've
was
been lucky. I haven't broke anything, knock on wood.
that
But
was back in July that happened. And just this week, it's been giving me trouble.
oh my.
It's like, dang, I thought I was over it. Nope.
You know, that shit's no joke. Like, oh, and then arthritis sets in on top of that. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, yeah. Do you do like exercises, like stretches or anything to try to help you with your
Look,
movement?
look, I know that when you saw me, you was a little inebriated,
I was.
so I'll forgive
I
you.
was wasted.
And I've got a big waist. All right, I'm 5'9", 220 pounds, 225, something like that.
We're the same size. I'm
You ain't
5'9".
no
I'm like 235, 240.
you ain't no 5'9".
I am. I'm 5'9" and a half. Yeah.
You're pretty tall.
I'm tall.
I must have been inebriated that night too and don't remember.
I'm a tall girl, but yeah, I'm like 5'9" and a half. And when they throw that half in there, I'm like, y'all just call me 5'10" because I got
Yeah.
legs. I got legs. But I used to be 400 pounds. I went down to 200. I was not comfortable at 200. I felt like a victim, like somebody's gonna put me in the trunk. So I went back to like putting some weight on, and like I'm comfortable at like 240.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still
I'd
hit hard.
like to be back down to fighting weight about 180, but I don't see it happening.
You know,
Yeah.
I do kickboxing, and usually when because right now I'm battling some shit, but when I'm not, like I kickbox 3-4 times a week, and I'll like that gives me my like a stretch, and it helps
Right.
because I have 80% arthritis through my whole body.
And the other thing is she's just a violent human being.
Right.
So, she's got to let it out somehow.
Yeah.
It does help. It does.
I got my black belt when I was 16 and in Taekwondo.
I
And
did Taekwondo.
And that was my after school job. Most high school kids work McDonald's, whatever. Mine was teaching karate 3 nights a week.
That's awesome. I did Taekwondo growing up. Like, I love Taekwondo. They say it teaches you how to be patient.
Balance.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's more about it's more, what my daddy couldn't stand was when he would come over and he'd be like, "Oh, you learned something," and I'd be like, I'd grab him by the arm and just be like, "Wow, you flipped to the ground." And he's like, and he was bigger than me, of course, so he was just like, who taught you that? And I'm like, you send me down to that Taekwondo center.
Yep.
They taught me that.
And see, my school, you're going to learn some respect and some discipline too. And how to, like when I would teach, and I would teach kids, 5 years old and up. And when I would talk to them, I'd say, "Hey, ma'am, can you do this or show me this? Or, hey, sir, show me this kick or whatever." I talk to them that way. That way they learn from a young age how to be respectful to other people.
Yes, that's a good thing in Taekwondo. It's always big on respect.
And you can't go around being a prick to everybody all the time.
It was more about self-defense. I think my dad was like worried about self-defense, so he was like, "You got to do it." But he also taught me to box, so I was like,
"Right,
what am I doing here?" But it became an outlet for me because I can be a little violent and a little wound up.
Since we were talking about height and everything, Shadow Morgan says his wife's 4'8". She can sweep under the kitchen table and never bump her head.
He's gonna whoop his ass.
That's right. She's listening.
From the knees down.
Whoop his ass.
Hey, from the knees down.
I bet he's scared
from the knees
down. She'll get him from the knees down.
I bet he's scared of her. I bet he don't. I bet in his sleep he's like, "Please don't, please don't." Like, my husband's bigger than me, and he says, "I ain't afraid of you until I go to sleep." I said, "As you should."
Right.
As you should, sir.
But when if I'm asleep and she goes to wake me up, she hollers from across the room, "Hey!" She don't ever come up and shake me or nothing, because I come up and I'm like, "Hey," drawing back, ready to fight.
So there's yeah, because you've got that background, and growing up like that, my dad and I, it's so funny because my dad would be like that with my mom, but not with me. It was like he heard my voice and I was his piece. So even as I got older, like I was a little kid and I'd crawl into bed, and my mom, they worked different shifts, so I would be with them different times, and he would have his flashbacks and his problems. But when I even got older, and I was like, I'd be in my room, we would talk to each other in our sleep. And my mom thought it was the craziest thing. And I'm like, no, I'm a daddy's girl. I'm daddy's best friend, But, and still to this day, like I could feel when something's wrong with him, and like we're texting or calling each other. But when I was a kid, if I wasn't in their room trying to pass out in their bed, I'd be in the other room and we'd sleep talk to each other. Like, and my dad always said that was the reason why he could deal with his traumas so much.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It is, because a lot of people have a lot of bad experiences. So for that, it worked out.
And people that don't even are not even in the military, go to combat, what have you, they still can have PTSD from different events.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You know, you live on your terms. Like you
Right.
gotta learn what works for you. I know a lot of people deal with PTSD differently, and a lot of people don't like to talk about it and things like that. But
Right.
there's a lot of people out there that are dealing with the same thing. So I always encourage people to speak up. Like if something's
Right.
bothering you and it's because of a situation you've been through, then speak up and let it be known, because let that other person know, hey, that bothers me. You know,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. What are you so quiet for, Jeremy?
He flips. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys back to
You'll
reading
see,
the comments.
yeah, I'm reading comments.
And he's
I got
probably
you.
trolling on another podcast.
No, not yet.
Okay, well, I'm gonna let Duncan out. I'll be right back. You read comments.
All right. Mark Morgan says, that's interesting. He says, my son, sorry about that. Let's see. My son is 30 years old now, but twins. Oh, no, the twins, oh, goodness, hang on. I keep hitting the wrong thing.
Oh yeah, twins. How they feel?
Oh,
They can be not even next to each other, but still feel what the other one is going
yeah, and
through or whatever.
they got kind of the language of their own. He says, never heard them call each other by name, only Bubba. But yeah, that's the thing. My grandkids are twins, and
Oh yeah.
it's funny how now they're a boy and a girl, and it's kind of funny because even though they both have the exact same experiences, it is funny to see how different they are, because the boy Ashton, he's all into trucks, cars, all this kind of stuff, and he gets very focused on things. Amelia is always worried about her brother and always looking out for him. And half the time he acts like he could care less about her. And it's like, man, I'll tell you though, he's lucky he's got her, because boy, she does. She's always trying to look out for him.
Make sure he's okay.
Oh yeah, there was one time where I was pulling them in the wagon, and he was paying attention to something else, wasn't holding on. We went down this hill. He fell out of the wagon. Well, after that, it was funny because every time we go down that same hill, she'd automatically reach back and grab a hold of him and make sure that he didn't fall out.
Dang.
It's funny to watch how much she looks out for him, making sure he's okay, but yet he's over there. He's completely oblivious she's even there.
Right.
What I miss?
I was talking about my grandkids and about how
You better make them their sweaters.
They're twins, but yet it's funny how different they are.
They are cuties. Like, oh, I sent him a video the other day, and it was like this woman had on this regular sweater. Like, imagine this don't have any print. And it had like Christmas garland, and she had hook lights up to it. And she went like this, and it made a reef. And I was like, oh, if your grandkids had that, they'd be posing. Like,
oh, yeah. Yeah, they'd love it.
Oh, yes, that would be adorable.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Mark Morgan says, yes, one is always looking out for the other one. And he said, yep, yeah, my brother is my keeper. Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
Aaron, how old is your grandbaby?
They are 3 now.
No, Aaron, I know yours are 3.
Oh, he just turned 2 in July.
And is he your only one?
I have a 15-year-old granddaughter.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Also.
Oh, wow.
Wow. You look so young to me. So I'm like, oh, I want grandbabies one day. Like one day, hurry up.
Right?
That's right.
Instead, I got grand cats.
Yeah,
What
we
up?
got them too. You
Yeah.
want some?
No,
I can bring you some.
Duncan ain't on it. Matter of fact, we got a new neighbor dog, so we got a fence around the whole yard. He's used to Lexi over here, who's a labradoodle. Now we have this. I don't even know. He looks like a beagle, a long hair beagle to me, but she called him some kind of king something. But Benjamin
King Spaniel.
yes.
Yeah.
And I've never heard of that, but he is so sweet. And his name's Benjamin. So I'm like, Benjamin Buttons, come here. And my dog is high energy. So he's like, rah, rah, rah. And Duncan is so cool with him now. Like, he's like, hey, Benjamin. Like, and
See?
the other dog on the other side is getting jealous.
Y'all need some play toys for your dogs. I'll bring you some cats.
No, we got these neighborhood cats, and Duncan chases them down. Oh, it's bad. I'm like, leave that cat alone. Leave that cat alone. But they run up and down the fence and they play. But Duncan's okay with anything if that's not in his fence.
Right.
If it's in his fence, it's a problem. But if they're on the other side of that fence, we're okay. Jeremy's trolling.
Huh.
Oh, and Mark, I'm reading these comments with my little blind self. I need to get my glasses on. Shadow Morgan said, one's always looking out for the other. He said, loving a child is excellent, but a grandchild is out of this world. I can't wait.
See, you can do all kinds of things with the grandkids and then send them home.
Yeah. You know, Jeremy does that. He gets his all juiced up on sugar and everything. And then he's like, call their dad. Come get them.
Yep. There you go.
And then Santa D. Claus said, hello, fellow moonshiners. Hello. Hello. Yeah. I can't wait for the day that I'm already that auntie. So I'm like, oh yeah, auntie, you can do whatever at auntie's house. You do no wrong. But give me grandbabies. It's going to be a problem. Because Duncan's already spoiled. Everybody's spoiled in my life. I'm like, y'all can have everything I got.
Right. Now, what is that you're drinking?
You know what? I got this at Farm to Bottle. So I will. It is Keith's. It's his white chocolate strawberry cheesecake. And it is, you see me, I've been drinking it. Like I've been saying I'm just drinking it because I'm out of my regular dragon's blood. That guy.
I got you.
You better. Down.
I got
but
you.
This Keith, I don't know if you got a chance to meet Keith and Monica at Farm to Bottle.
No.
Oh my gosh. Definitely have to introduce you next time. Wonderful people, but he makes some really good liquor. And this white chocolate strawberry cheesecake is just so different and smooth. Like I don't need a chaser. I'm just like, hey. And that's how I end up like this at the when you come to me.
Right. we had this friend that he made some banana pudding moonshine. And I swear it was like just taking a spoon and dipping it in a bowl. You know, I was like, oh, this can't stay in this house because I like banana pudding.
Was it a sipping cream?
Say again?
A sipping cream?
Moonshine.
Clear?
Yeah.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Dangerous. Woo!
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I want to try a clear banana. Ooh, tell your friend to tell a friend that, hey, me.
Yeah, it was, I had to give the jar to a buddy of mine. I was like, look, I'll be in the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the flavors, especially when they're clear, because I'm not a big sipping cream person. But I just started doing some sipping creams, and everybody's got their own way. You know, every moonshiner's got their own way. But my husband's been wanting to do a certain recipe. I won't say what because it's his idea.
Right.
And so while he was at work one day, I was like, well, what he did didn't turn out, so I'm gonna do it my way because I'm a baker. Like,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
so I was like, I'm gonna do it the way that I would if I was baking. And I ended up doing just a chocolate sipping cream, and it was so good. I was
Huh.
like, get this away from me because I will drink this whole damn bottle. But I am excited because Jeremy made me a thumper, and I get to make clear.
There you
I'm really
go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Once Big Easy makes a couple modifications to the end of it for you.
Well, no, Drew's already in works for a whole new one.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, hey, if this is what, and you know me, I got my hands in a bunch of different, I'm doing everything. So I'm like, look, I just need you to build this. This is what I need. Tell Easy this. And pretty much that's where we're at. So yeah, still hand Drew in there.
And I met Easy up there at Farm to Bottle and got some. I think he had
Peach tea or blue red.
peach tea. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, that's pretty tasty.
That he had the blue raz too, and he has a blackberry and a blueberry. Big Easy he doesn't make a bad liquor, I will say.
Yeah.
His jars, like he said on his last show, because he has the podcast Still Talking. So the last time he was on, what was that day, Jeremy? Monday?
Last Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. He was talking about how all his jars will make it to Shonda, but not because I take them on purpose. He does find me every time, and he's like, here. And that Farm to Bottle, when I was done, he went to Drew and was like, she needs this for later. Put
Yeah,
this
he
in
gave me a bottle of that. That's pretty good.
Oh my gosh. His wife April, I adore her, and when we was up there for his birthday, she was like, you want to drink that blue raz, you're gonna look like you did something with a Smurf because it turns your mouth. You guys remember like the old pops that came out were blue raspberry and would turn your mouth blue? Apparently it does the same, but I don't know. I drank a bottle and never looked at my mouth. So I was like, I'm gonna drink this jar. It tastes good, but it tastes phenomenal. Like Big Easy's got some great recipes.
Yeah, I was up there and I had a shirt on, his Tater's shirt, Benny, and he's like, hey, or where'd you get that shirt? I was like, Tater. Well, where do you think I got the shirt? So yeah, he's like, Tater? Yeah, I know Tater. So yeah, he's another good one. Him and that jalapeno watermelon stuff.
Yeah.
Tater's got some good stuff out there. And matter of fact, you'll have to leave because you have a performance that night, but he's releasing his jar November 8th.
His oaked apple.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited to get both my jars. Because I know they both make great liquor. And Jeremy and I tasted Big Nick's at where were we at? Hillbilly Jam?
No.
Popcorn?
Yeah.
One of those. And it was so good. So I'm like excited to get my hands on, because every time I go to get one, it's gone. And then I'm excited because Tater's got a really good liquor. So I'm like, yes, bring it on. We're getting our jars that weekend.
Yeah, we played Hillbilly Jam, I think it was last year. Yeah, last year.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I've seen you guys there. That's why I said I can't believe I haven't met you before, personally, because I've been watching you perform for the last couple years.
Right.
But drunk me be in the wagon.
I gotta do some shout outs real quick. Sanity Claus says, hello, fellow moonshiners. Hey, brother.
I did that for you.
That's Donald Slow. Oh, you already did that one?
Gotta give you shit, but yeah, I did. I was like, hey, Santa.
And Mark Morgan says,
That's a good Santa,
Shonda.
right? There's a bad,
Yep.
there's a good.
Yeah. And then Dan Gray says, hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, Dan. And Renee White. Woo! Where you been, Renee?
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey,
Hey, hold
And,
on.
and then Dan says, hey, Shonda. Hey, Jeremy. Hey, how you doing, brother?
Hey, Dan.
dang, they could
Dan
say hi to
Petrie.
me. Dang.
Oh, he just did. He said, hey, Matthew.
Hey.
Oh, so he likes to call you Matthew.
Yeah.
Okay, Aaron. Okay.
Well, look, this is what it is. My whole family calls me Matt. My name is Matthew Aaron Evans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron Evans flows better on stage.
Okay.
So I started using my middle name until my banjo player, his name was Aaron. So then we get all kind of confused and be like, all right, we're gonna have to figure out who's gonna be called what here. So then I just started using my full name. Be
Yeah.
like my mama calling me, you know,
Yeah.
That's
when
how,
I get in
yeah.
trouble or
Matthew,
something.
yeah, when you were doing bad, your mother got
Uh-huh.
Matthew Aaron Evans.
Yep.
I will say my middle name, but my mama used to be like, Shonda, and I'm like,
Oh, now we all want to know what Shonda's middle
Yeah,
name
exactly.
good luck. Cheers. Good luck. Not what
Uh-huh.
you think. It's not what you
my,
think. So good luck.
my middle name is country as hell.
No.
Jeremy
say it
country as
again.
hell. Okay.
Pretty much.
Hey, I will tell y'all this. I will tell y'all because we're having a fun night. My maiden name is something that nobody wanted to ever grow up with.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Head.
Oh, Shonda Head. Woo.
Listen, but I come from a long line. Like my grandpa.
Come from a long line of heads.
Yeah.
I do.
You beat me to it.
But they were all very honorable. Like my grandfather, like he was in World War II, and like I still have all the pictures that he was sending, his letters and stuff. So like when I did get married, I didn't change my name for a few years, and everybody's like, "Wouldn't you want to run to change your name?" And I'm like, "No, I felt like I was betraying my family because that was such a strong last name," and it was really hard for me to change my name. It was really, really hard.
Renee White says, "What's your name, friend?"
Girl, hey, that same name that's on OnlyFans. Hey, Renee.
If people want to know what your middle name is, they got to go to OnlyFans. Is that
I
what
mean,
you're
I
saying?
might tell them if they subscribe him.
Look, you could give us what it starts with and how many letters.
I couldn't even. I don't know.
We'll play some Hangman.
My middle name. It's Boss Lady.
Hangman. Oh, it's Boss Lady. It's just your mom just from day one said, "Yeah, we called her Shonda Boss Lady Head."
Uh-huh.
They used to call me Bossy. They called me, okay, so when I was a kid, they called me Boo Boo. That was one of them because I fell down all the time and had boo boos. And then the other one was, okay, Bossy. Come on, Bossy.
Huh. Bossy
so once
head.
I started mud wrestling, they started calling me Boss Lady. Like from mud wrestling, they was like, oh, I don't know. You got to go. All my girls that work for me would be like, you got to go talk to Boss Lady. We don't know. And since I had a team that worked for me, all the girls didn't really know me. So they just knew like my name. They barely knew how to pronounce it. So they'd be like, I don't know, go talk to Boss Lady. And it just became a thing.
Renee,
hey girl, hey. That's my girl crush. Like, hey Renee.
Oh, and Kara says her maiden name was, is that Hannah?
It was Hannah, so she had to deal with the Hanna-Barbera jokes. Girl, I would have took a Hanna-Barbera joke over Head any day.
Carolyn Hannah.
That's still pretty.
And Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Renee White said, "Oh, Renee is her middle name." Oh, look. So now we all want to know what Renee's first name is.
Yes. I'm not going.
Boy, there's all kinds of secrets y'all throwing around out here
Uh
tonight.
huh.
We in here tonight.
If you ain't watching tonight, you're not. If you ain't watching tonight, you're not realizing all the secrets going
Yeah,
on
you
out
missing
here.
all kind of stuff.
Aaron brought out the secrets tonight.
Hey, like I said in my post on Facebook, I said, look, there ain't no telling what we're gonna talk about.
Hey, when you're with Boss Lady and Georgia Jeremy over there, you never know.
No,
You know
ma'am.
me? I might be like this, but I'm here.
with one eye and it trying to see to stand up.
Dude, it was so fun. I remember like when you came over and I remember talking to you. Like I remember all that. But
Right.
you were like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just tired."
Yeah. You're a little bit more tired.
It was a long weekend for me.
Right.
Like having a booth and my daughter came. So she was running around. She's got like my best friend's grandchild and they're running around. She was like, I just wanted to ride the train. I didn't know I needed a kid to ride it. If I had a kid, I could have rode it anytime. So she done stole my best friend's grandbaby and was riding this train. Like everybody was just cutting up, having a good time. Farm Nevada was a great time. It really was.
Yeah, it was.
It was. I enjoyed myself a lot.
Yeah, Kara says, reveal the names. And Renee says, don't you? Like, don't you want to know?
Don't you want to know? Hey, I told Renee today because, like, she's on my Snapchat. And I told y'all.
Oh, we done talked about that.
Like, we done talked about Snapchat, okay?
Uh-huh.
So I'll be like, Renee. So yesterday was Tuesday, and I'll keep it as PG friendly as I can. But we all know that I'm in the works of bringing out my own liquors. So I have an OnlyFans, and I decided to do a tasting. We'll call it spicy. And I put it on Snapchat, like spicy live tasting. Come join. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And Renee's like, what's that? I'm like, she's like, I might need some moonshine. I'm like, girl, yes, come with me. Like,
that's right.
Let's do more spicy live tastings.
Yeah. Mark Morgan says, yeah, when you tune in to Jeremy and Shonda, you better just grab a jar and sit back because something's coming.
That's Cheers to that, brother. Cheers.
I got a cup here. See, my cup.
You got that Panda Express.
Oh, yeah.
I miss that orange chicken. And when I used to be able to eat chicken, but that shit used to make me sick every time. I miss that.
I don't even know what she had. Chicken teriyaki or something? Ooh. Chicken teriyaki.
Oh, I miss meat so bad. Like, I don't want to be a vegetarian, but my stomach is like, hey, ho. You know?
Yeah.
So I do what works for me, and vegetables work for me. And lucky for me, I got this great moonshiner community who makes sure I stay fed. So we got James Aubrey, Jimmy Crack Corn, who comes with a 3-bean pasta salad. And he's like, he literally forgot and went back and got it and then came back. Like, I'm like, oh my God, God love him. And Jeannie, she brought me pickles from her garden, and she brought all the like toppings like lettuce, tomato, onion, all from her garden.
Now, how you grow pickles in a garden?
Well, cucumbers. You can cucumbers and you make pickles.
What?
You didn't know that?
Yeah, I was messing with you.
Are you fucking with me right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because our girlfriend Jamie, when she was at Beattiesville with us, And she said, them look like pickles. Them are cute. And it was all in a bowl. And I was like trying to explain to her that cucumbers start out like pickles start out as cucumbers. You
Right.
remember that, Jeremy?
Yep.
We
Yep.
were trying to tell Jamie, like, Jamie's from out west. So I said, you may not know, but like they take cucumbers and they pickle them and make them pickles, like, like
Right.
can them and do the process. But she was like, them look like pickles. They're not cucumbers. I'm like, it's cucumbers.
I'll tear cucumbers up, but I can't eat a pickle.
I'll eat them all. And you know what I did? I'm the worst. So, like, I need protein because I don't get enough protein. So, I can eat eggs. They don't bother me. So, I hard boiled them. And since Jeannie made them pickles and I ate one jar immediately, like them homemade pickles, I ate the hell out of them. I dropped my hard boiled eggs in there and let them sit for a few days.
Right.
And then I made me an egg salad out of that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like,
I put
There
some
you go.
cherries down in this moonshine jar one time, and then I ate some
what I
cherries few days later. Yeah.
don't eat any cherries. If I offer you any cherries, don't eat them.
Hey, so yeah, Renee told me what her government name is. So Shonda, you ready to disclose your middle name?
Yeah.
I didn't hear hers.
Well, I mean, you got to disclose yours. I mean, to hear hers. I mean,
I gotta go first.
yeah.
Okay. Michelle.
Michelle. What's wrong with that middle name?
Yeah, what's
That's
bad with
not
that?
bad.
Imagine it though, like Shonda Michelle Head.
Okay. Never
It
mind.
sounds so sarcastic growing up. When my mama would be like, Shonda Michelle, like I'd be like, son of a bitch, run. No, my daddy was like, my daddy never called me by my real name. So that's why I was like, okay, all right, we're in trouble or we're not in trouble, But yeah. Shonda Michelle. So Renee, what was it?
I mean,
Oh,
I
he
don't
just
know if
told
she-
you that so you'd
I don't know.
go
If I don't know if she's giving me permission to say it.
it. He
I mean,
just said he had it.
I said I had it. I didn't say that she gave me
You
permission to
fucking
say
freaked
it.
me out doing shots. Look,
Oh,
I'm
she said she sent it to you, Shonda.
girl, that don't matter. I done went live and said everybody done know my whole government. They don't know my whole government, Renee. Damn it. Yeah, owe me one now, Renee. And you know what I mean.
Uh-oh.
On that Snapchat. Hey, girl. Like,
Oh goodness.
damn
Good
it, I
time,
need
see?
another bottle of this shit. It's so easy.
Do we learn all kinds of things on this show?
We do.
Right.
We have a hoop. And Aaron, I'm so glad you came on. Like, I'm excited. I done subscribed. I'm like, tell me
Cool.
more.
I
And I'm
appreciate it.
hoping that I can work out with my new
Oh.
events coming on that we can get you there too.
Yes, ma'am.
Kara's trying to call me out now because she's like, time to tell us your middle name, Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Yeah, I done told my government
I
name.
know this one. I kind of know this one. So go
Oh, do
ahead.
you? Oh, do you?
Call me.
What is it?
I'm not gonna put you out there.
It makes me sound kind of country. Jeremy Lee.
Yeah.
It's real country.
Yeah.
Your
Where were
mama
you
was
born?
like, I gotta name another one. I'm tired. Jeremy Lee.
Where were you born?
In Kansas.
Oh, dang.
Matter of fact,
In the
is your
middle.
mama on tonight, Jeremy? Is she here?
No, she's not on tonight. Because after that one night she
At
came
band
on,
camp?
I told her not to come on here no more because she hears things on here that then she wants to sit there and lecture me about. And I'm in my 50s. I don't need my mother lecturing me about nothing.
Hey, I get it. I still get it. Yes, ma'am. Of course, I probably need it. So,
Because my mother ain't into folks getting in them spirits.
I just got my message from Renee. I see you, girl. I kind of feel like I might have known that. I kind of feel like I might have known
look, you know it. You know it. I don't know it. Something ain't right.
Him. Message him.
That's right.
Something
Renee,
ain't right.
You need to send Aaron a message and tell him what your middle name is. I mean, tell him what your first name
Your
is.
real name, because Renee's the middle.
Yep. And then Kara says, "Hey, I'm Carolyn, and I dropped the Inman." And she says, "Oh, the divorce will be final soon." Woo!
Cheers to that, sister.
Damn, Kara's putting it all out there tonight.
Hey, Kara's been on a mission. We talked about it in Beatty'sville. My girl is like pushing through. She's like, I'm going to get this shit. Me and her went through a very similar situation. But hers dragged out longer. My ex-husband, I had to hunt him down to get a divorce because he just didn't want to do it. So, and I didn't want to be tied to it anymore. So I totally understand everything she's going through. So I hope that shit's ever soon, sis. I hope.
Look, you know that you can just like run it in the newspaper for 30 days? What? You didn't know that?
You can, but there's different circumstances in different counties, cities, and states.
Yeah.
Well, that's how I did on my 8th divorce. No, I ain't been married no.
My first divorce, my first and only divorce, hopefully. I had to, he was in jail. So I, like, with the laws, I had to wait till he was out of jail.
Yeah.
And which is easier to serve someone who's in jail, correct?
Right, right.
No,
they can't run.
Not in my story. So I was luckily, though, like that he was like, hey, we can split this, we can do this, and I don't want any problems out of you. And I was like, cool, because I don't want to be a problem. And it worked out. And then 2 years later, I'd done married this guy, my best guy. My guy in there snoring. Who's supposed to be on his no, it's not even women's, it's NBA. NBA's back now. My sports gambling husband in there.
Oh.
Yeah, I married a sports gambler. Pray for me.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Kara says, cheers, bitches.
Cheers, bitch. I cannot wait. Me and Kara are about the road trip so hard.
I get my Panda Express cup.
That's right. And Mark Morgan says, my wife, well, my second wife.
Hey.
But she says,
first time's practice.
Cannot ever have another divorce because she knows how much my life insurance is. And
dang.
And she can score all that. And then, Freddie Picardo, hey, what's up, man? How you doing, Freddie?
We got the same joke, me and my husband, because like his work gives a really good life insurance policy, and we have the same joke. We're like, bro, like, nah. But we might be joking, but we really mean it. We're like, like, nah, you gotta stay there and get that life insurance because I gotta be taken care of when you're not here. Because my boy is 5 years younger than me. He lied to me about his age when we first met 20-something years ago. He doesn't eat good, and he's just a bad habit, you know. So he'll probably outlive me. But either way,
guys die before women do.
Yeah.
So having that 5-year buffer, that might work out well for you.
Hey, listen, it might not. Either way, I'll see him when I get there, Like,
of course, I don't know. I mean, Drew might die sooner. I mean, the amount of stress. I mean,
I'm sure he is under a lot of stress. I
Y'all
can
can
imagine
start a prayer
so.
chain. Y'all can start a prayer chain for Drew.
That's right. Roy Warner says, "Hey, what's up, everybody?" He's drinking apple crisp and beer.
Well,
There
who
you go.
fucking made it, Roy? Did you? Because Roy, if you're making shit and you didn't send me none, you might get the little middle finger. You might.
Maybe.
Mark Morgan said,
Maybe.
"Oh, Mark Morgan says October 24th will be 41 years
Oh
of
my
marriage.
God! Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Yay.
Cheers! Fucking
Oh
cheers
yeah!
to that!
Cheers to you, brother.
41 years of his
We'll
wife.
call shots for you, man.
Yes, she put up with that for 40. I'm just kidding. 41 years.
Hey, but
That's a long time. I've been married
is.
going on 3 in Halloween, and I'm like, nah, I'm just kidding. But my first marriage, I was only married so long because I wasn't there. There was more years of me not being there than I was there.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
that makes the court case a lot easier.
My parents used to always say the reason they stayed together because they worked different shifts.
Yep. That's right.
It's
That
kind of hard.
absence
I
makes-
work for myself, so I'm like, get out my hair.
Right?
Well, y'all, unfortunately, I got to get off, but
It's past your
man,
best
Look,
time.
we don't want to know
It is.
your personal issues. I mean, you know, dang.
That's right. Yeah, my habits, my personal
Yeah.
habits. But
Jeremy's problem.
man, it's been great talking to you, Aaron. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
Yes,
In a
sir.
couple weeks. And
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes.
keep us posted on everything you got going on, because we'll share it out there and get it out there.
Yes, sir.
But
Feel
yeah,
free to tag us
Yep.
in whatever you got
Okay.
going on.
yep.
Will do.
Yeah, and we'll keep getting it out there, man.
All right.
And,
That sounds good.
See,
Thank you,
yeah,
Aaron.
Jamie said Jeremy's an old man. He's got to go to sleep. I am an old man.
We keep that honky tonk schedule. Even during the week, we don't go sleep till what 3, 4. Sometimes it'll be daylight, and we're like, well, might as well go to bed, sleep for a few hours.
That's my problem. And then I'm up. Like, Jeremy's like, damn it. Do you ever sleep? I'm like, I slept like 2 hours. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like my sleep, man. But yeah, thank you for coming on, brother. And
Yes, sir.
yeah, we'll be talking to you real soon, man.
Aaron,
All right. Thank y'all
make
for
sure to-
having me. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you
guys.
for coming, and make sure to tag us in anything you got going on, and we will see you in a couple weeks.
All right.
Yep.
Thank you.
All
Y'all
right.
be
Bye.
safe.
Everybody. Thank
Bye.
you guys.